Hey guys, it's the Metal Blade 5. Welcome back to more Super Mario Galaxy 2. Last time, we continued through World 4 and mostly explored the very relaxing and huge sunshine reference that was the Starshine Beach Galaxy. And this time, we only have one more main galaxy of World 4 left to do before, of course, the end. And that is the Chompworks Galaxy. I guess you could say this is another galaxy I find kind of an array, because I don't see people really talk about this much, but I really like the concept behind it. It is where the chomps are made of gold. The entire theme of this galaxy is that it's basically just one giant factory where chain chomps are made. I always like the idea of that because it kind of explains how chain chomps are created, with how they're a more metallic thing rather than an organic looking creature like a lot of other Mario enemies. If you got time to talk, then you got time to keep the chomps rolling. And also the whole gimmick of this level is that you have to get the chain chomps to roll into a designated spot in order to progress, and you go up there to get the comet medal. Then you hit this switch. Then I just need to lower down the weight on this platform, and then it shall roll. Fuck you! There, you shall now be crushed to death. It shall fall into the hole, and there's launch. So you can't get a 1-up if you go all the way to the side there, but I feel like it's a bit too time-consuming, so I don't really bother with it. And to once again continue with World 4's trend, this did inspire another galaxy idea of my own. I guess technically Starshine Beach Galaxy did inspire one as well. I didn't mention that last time because I just had other things to talk about, but yeah, that one was just basically like some generic archipelago sort of formation with each of the planets representing, well, each of the planets being an island that's supposed to make up part of said archipelago. But with the Chompworks inspiration, I came up with a similar sort of concept of a factory, but instead of just chain chomps, it's where all the like robotic and mechanical style Mario enemies are actually like made from. So things like bullet bills, bob-ombs, mecha Koopas, and so on. Because that was always kind of my headcanon ever since I was a kid of like how those enemies were created, or that they were built in a factory. I remember there was some sort of like theory that Miyamoto shot down of apparently boos being the ghosts of bob-ombs, which never really made any sense to me, because I always thought of bob-ombs as just being mechanical and probably made in a factory, so I have no idea where that came from, but whatever. Behind there is was a chain chomp, a star bits in the shape of a chain chomp, if I can speak right. Now this time, just gotta lure Chain Chomp over there while also using the weights to get up there. And I'm probably gonna get hit here, yep. But luckily, I did not die. Now, Vaughn, I kinda like this random planet that just has a bunch of Chain Chomps on it that you never go to. It's just in the background. And also, it took me forever to realize that this planet from a distance is supposed to be just another, like, thing in the shape of a Chain Chomp. Anyway, that lift stays up for a very short amount of time. That one is just to show you how short it lasts, because this is where the chomps are made of gold! And yeah, we have to once again lure the chain chomp into the hole with right timing, and I feel this can be a bit of a pain in the ass, so I'm probably going to mess it up, in which I'm just going to cut to once I successfully do it, because it'll just take forever. So... oh no, please. Please make it. Thank you. Now, this is the bit where it gets tricky. So he's gonna roll around there where the gravity changes, and you just gotta hit this button at just the right time. It should be like as soon as he gets on it. Now! I was not expecting to do that on my first try. But reminiscent about the only other time we've seen a gold chain chomp in the series, actually 2 times, now I think about it, because that was also in Sunshine, it gets you the star. Now, can I do the second mission straight away, or is another prankster comet coming up. Because we still haven't done the one in Beat Block. And I feel like that one's gonna just always come up at like the worst possible time to screw with me. Oh no! Bowser Jr.'s fearsome fleet instead! And, oh! We got this too! I wasn't expecting this to come up till later, because I remember this didn't come up until the next world when I first played this game. Help wanted. If you got some cosmic odd job, I've got some cosmic odd jobs I need done. Slackers need not apply. If you're ready to work, come to Untitled Galaxy. I'll make it worth your while. Guillermo. I think I might want to do that one first before the Prankster Comet, because that one's very simple. And also because Untitled is the last galaxy of World 2 that we need to finish. So, you know, just get World 2 finally fully completed. As soon as you get onto this planet in the galaxy, I should take care of these guys first. You want to destroy this specific pillar because there's a Goomba inside of it. And yeah, this is kind of jumping the gun a bit, but you want this Goomba. Cause, where are you over here to make it a bit easier? You want to go over to this golden Guillermo over here. Luckily the Goomba is not slowed down by the mud. Talk to him. Looking for a star? You won't believe it. I found a star in the dump the other day. Things people throw away. Maybe we can work out a trade. I'm really into collecting those Goomba guys. Think you could bring me one? Yeah, all you have to do is lure the Goomba into that pen, and that's it. I wanted to do it this way first because it's faster and to potentially stop the Goomba from getting crushed because that's the only bit of challenge in this actual mission. Ooh, look at this adorable little guy. So cute and ferocious. Thanks! Here you go. Here, you go ahead and have the star. Go on. Take it. You deserve it. Now I shall... Once Mario learns to get on the platform, roll into it! Or not. Just get the damn thing. So that is World 2 fully completed. And oh, I guess we're getting a Guillermo here. Again, I was not expecting this to happen until later. Oh boy, tell me you didn't bring a Guillermo with you this time. Well, put it somewhere out of the way. Maybe he'll want to relax for a bit. I'm curious, what does he say? He's having a nice little bit of tea. Hiya, thanks again for your help. Take this one-up. Oh, it's another way of getting one-ups. I honestly just legit forgot what he did because with pretty much all of the guests we get, I kind of just talked to them once ever since I was a kid and just didn't bother. And now onto Prankster Comet. This Prankster Comet I remember vividly. And it makes me further question why the Fiery Flotilla Prankster Comet was done the way it was, because this one is a Daredevil Comet! Mega Hammer's Daredevil Bash! Which, unless I'm forgetting about another Daredevil Comet later, I think is the only Daredevil Comet that has Yoshi in it. I just cut out the little cutscene with Bowser Jr. there because it's exactly the same as just the regular mission anyway. Actually, maybe because it's unlikely I'm able to recreate that epic shot I did in the first fight, I could just do that. Which saves me from having to do a little bit of waiting. Then we go back to shooting them in the nipples again. Aw, fuck you! Come on, shoot the left nipple. Oh, yes, I can keep the bullet bill in my mouth and then fire it unless the shockwave destroys it. No, I want to eat you! Oh god, oh no. Where is it? Where is the star? Oh my god. There. I almost screwed myself really badly over there. Now onto the second phase, which isn't that much more difficult than the first. Oh, one thing I completely neglected to mention in the first fight, because I didn't have the time to do it, is that, yeah, he makes parts of the platform crumble down as well. And that can be a bit tricky in this, comet, because I have sometimes gotten stuck down in the little, like, dips in the ground he makes, which then causes me to sort of jump up into the shockwaves. But now you are finished! Now, once again, where is the gun? Oh, there it is. I didn't see it at first. Okay, so nothing came up, so we're gonna go back to Chompworks, but seeing as I'm here, might as well show off a little detail. If you ever stop Starship Mario right next to one of the portals to the other worlds, it will actually appear on the Starship Mario overworld itself, and this applies at the very beginning of a world as well, where you would see the portal at the back here where I'm facing. Kinda cool touch. Back at the Chompworks, we now have Spring into the Chompworks. Because I guess we weren't in the Chompworks already? And now we see the return of Luigi! But we also see the return of another power-up, and it's actually going to be a bit awkward that I'm using it with Luigi here, given what I'm about to say in a couple of seconds. We have the return of the Sprig Mushroom! You transform into Spring Luigi! Press A at the right moment to bounce high. Boing! Works exactly the same as it did in the first game, including all the very awkward controls. However, this is the only time, well, I mean, the only mission that the Spring Mushroom actually appears in this game. And I just find that very strange why they would go to the effort to bring back a power-up. Well, I mean, it was in the first game, so I guess it wouldn't take that much effort to include it again. But it kind of confuses me why they go to that much effort if they weren't even really going to use it. And it does also bum me as well, because while I'm not the biggest fan of the Spring Mushroom, I still at least like the concept of the power-up and how it's used on some occasions, so it just kind of bums me out a bit. And unfortunately, this isn't the only time they do this sort of thing in this game, and the other times they do it, oh, I have so much more to say about them there. And what's even funnier is that you can actually do this entire mission without using the Spring Mushroom. It's harder to do it that way, but it is possible. Just, you mainly gotta use like a lot of like backflips, triple jumps, and spin jumps to really accomplish that goal. Especially the first and third of those things I mentioned at this part, where it gets pretty awkward again. I just gotta wait for that platform to come back. There. Don't really think I gotta worry about the spinning bolts that much. Until this part. Oh, crap. Oh, thank God. Of course, if you fall down, you're gonna have to climb all the way back up, which is really annoying. And then, very simple, that part, from what I was able to do there. And of course, we shall now get the Sprig Mushroom in the power-up room. Because, you know, it's not gonna appear anywhere else. Oh great, we're already getting the prankster comment with this one. And I fully remember what one it is as well. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. Wait. Is this a spring, huh? So you wear that? Does it make a big boing sound when you poke it? So remember how I did the gold Chomp puzzle on the first try? Well, now the game doesn't want me to have any repeat successes at that, because we got cosmic clones in the Chompworks. This one, I would say, is probably one of the hardest cosmic clone comets in the whole game. Because how you have to actually do a bit of waiting around with some of the puzzles. You know, namely with the weights. And, you know, you just gotta slowly inch forward to spend as much time on it as possible without having the cosmic clones come in and touch you, is the thing. So as we're doing this, something else I kind of wanted to mention about this part is that this area always sort of reminded me a little bit of these little like toys I used to have when I was a lot younger. I never knew what they were called, but they were like these what should I say? They were kind of like these like weird as I'm back over here. They were kind of like this like little like sort of make your own roller coaster kind of thing that they use like very like thin tracks, so you could do like some kind of cool stuff with them. And this part of the level just always reminded me of that feature. There, okay, done it. Second try this time! Thank God! Now I just have to run around in circles and survive. Very short mission, I should say, but kind of a tough one to really pull off. And we did not get any news of any more prankster comments, so now we shall finish off this world and thus the episode. In repeating the pattern, no, we only need 40 for that. Bowser's Gravity Gauntlet, which is a pretty cool sounding level. Breaking into Bowser's Castle. Wait, Bowser's Castle already? This game is much shorter than I remember. And you can also see a very obvious and easy to get Comet Medal in here. Yes. The way this level was set up is very similar to the lava lair, but now you just got a lot more changing gravity to deal with. You know, as befitting of the name. I can actually speed through a lot of this. Let me get that first. And then I can backflip to completely avoid all that. And just fall into the fucking lava again anyway. And we get into the actual like castle-looking part of the level. And this sinking platform that I think is the only time this thing appears in the whole game as well. Oddly enough. And there is that very obvious and easy to get Comet Medal. Now here, I kind of like what they do with the fireballs here, where they like, you know, they arc to change with the gravity. Even though they don't do it that much. Just carefully make it through here. And very slowly. I kind of find this level to be a bit on the slow side. Especially with the way like the camera's kind of zoomed in and also random cheap. Just with like the way the camera's sort of zoomed in a bit can make you just sort of run into walls and stuff. Let's eventually make our way through here. I don't really care about the coins. I got like a shit ton of lives anyway, and this is probably going to be the last episode of this recording session, meaning I'm going to lose all my lives anyway. It took me fucking forever to figure out how you're supposed to get that one-up. You're supposed to sit on the block and then backflip and do a very well-timed... Oh, there, that. I've never done it with so, like, sloppily before, because usually you have to do it with perfect timing! I look away for a split second. And this is what happens. When does that one-up actually come back? Yes, it does. Okay. So my death wasn't completely in vain. But again, that's kind of just further again what I mean by the freaking, you know, the camera being so zoomed in. Is that I literally could not see that guy until the last second. And, you know, again, on top of the fact that I just looked away for a very brief bit. And it cost me my life. I don't remember there being so many tiny black holes around that section. Kind of a bit overkill, don't you think, Bowser? Just to get this way, and you're gonna switch over here. And now, nope, my strategy completely backfired there. You're supposed to just run around the planet, avoiding the fire bar, and then jump onto this bit. I didn't mean to do that. Come on. Just get over. And there. I don't care about the 1-up on the other side. Because we're now already at the end of the level. This level is actually a lot shorter than what I remembered it being too. Of course, just once again, destroy all the rocks or whatever that are breaking the gate open. I just realized as well, because I died, I lost my freaking life shroom. I don't think I'll need it, but they do have another one here.
What? It's you? Well, I'd expect as much from my arch nemesis. Your time is up, Mario. Now it's smushing time. And time for my huge fist to meet your beauty face!
This Bowser fight is virtually the same as the one from World 2, except now, all of his punches and all the meteors create a shockwave you gotta jump over. Which doesn't really add that much more challenge. It's very similar to the kind of stuff Bowser could do from his second fight onwards in the first game anyway. Now come the meteors, we gotta use the power of Venn diagrams to dodge it. Luckily with the meteors having their own gravity, when the meteors having their own gravity when they rise up, it does help to avoid the shockwave that Bowser makes when he punches the ground in that moment. Okay, and thank God he's making them again. I did not want to go for 2 fucking cycles of that. Now let's see if I can position this. Fucking hell. Thank you! Him actually pulling away saved me. It pretty much follows that same logic for the first bit until Bowser gets angry again when he goes back to adding his fire breath into the mix as well. And again, this should hit him in the shoulder. Here comes the meteors once more. From the get-go, I mean. There, now go back to punching Bowser. Oh god. This is not a good place for me to be positioned. Hit him in the crotch! Yes! That should be an automatic win for me there. Sorry that I'm not talking much. There literally just is not really much else for me to say about these Bowser fights, because we've kind of seen everything he can do at this point.
What? How? Whatever. My master plan is too far along now, Mario. You can't stop me.
Great work there, pal. You did it! You found the 4th Grand Star! You fought that monster again? Look a bit more banged up than last time. He's getting stronger, eh? We need to stop the monster before he gets any more powerful. Alright then, let's hit it! On the double, Captain! World 5 is my second favorite world in the game. I love the music, I like the background a lot, and I love a lot of the galaxies located here. This place looks like it might be pretty well protected. I bet you we're moving right in on the enemy's home base. What do you say we drop in unannounced? Maybe the baddies will have snacks for us when we show up. Haha! Alright, it's all to you, Captain. So, next time on Super Mario Galaxy 2, we're gonna start off World 5 with already another one of my favorite galaxies in the game. And we shall get 69 stars. So take care, and I'll see you guys next time.